It's been a while.
We're back.
We're back from our quasi-vacation where we visited our family and we're slightly stressed.
We made it back to Atlanta.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did break my toe, but we're here to listen to
He
songs.
did break his toe, but it was his own fault.
Yeah.
So.
Anyways.
Alright, we're back,
Yeah.
though.
There's been too many delays in this playthrough already.
Don't remember.
So we had...
I'm going back.
Yeah.
Did I say I was going to talk to Apollo?
We were like, I don't know why you would go back to Apollo, but maybe we could and see if there's anything there.
Is there something there?
Because otherwise we're just going to go home and go to bed, I think.
Yeah. Apollo's just like, stop showing up at my
Stop
house.
coming to my house.
Jeez.
Grace, back again so soon.
He's like, leave
Did
me
you
the
find
fuck
Medusa after all?
alone.
You've
But
been on my mind
I don't think
since
we
you
told him
me
about
about it.
Medusa.
I did.
Okay,
and it
well,
was
guess
fine.
what? We
I told
found
you it
her.
would
He's like, is it though?
be. Okay, it almost
Intense
wasn't
stare.
fun, but it worked out. Nobody got hurt.
I see. Perhaps you'd best tell me what happened then.
Well, here's how it went. If Freddie wasn't there, I would
That
die.
sounds like
Freddie
quite the harrowing
rigged a
experience.
flamethrower.
One that could have gone very poorly indeed.
No flirting with Apollo.
I needed to do
I
it.
know.
No
Let's focus
flirting
on
with
the important part
Apollo.
of the story.
Seems like
Which
good
is that
general
Medusa
advice.
seems to have been cured. And that brings us back to Pan. Have you confronted him about it?
He admitted to selling out Calliope, but not to killing her. I don't know if I can believe him.
I've never thought of Pan as a liar so much as a manipulator.
He's like so much as a
He
dumbass.
would do
Just
anything
a-
to protect
A
himself.
dick.
It just feels like
Have to give
everyone's
this some
reaction to
thought.
Pan is the same as Red Foreman and
Anything
Eric
else
in
you'd
that
like to
70s
discuss
show.
while you're here?
You're my foot in your ass.
Nope,
No,
that's it.
okay. I'll
Alright,
see you later, Apollo.
Now to go see our true love.
Mm-hmm. Alright.
Just go back again.
They just give you, I guess Apollo is just like the baseline,
Yeah.
like you can confide in him kind of
Yeah.
thing, so.
I think you should go back to Apollo again. I'm back!
I've returned! Did you
miss
find
me?
anything new?
Oh.
Oh, hello.
Hi, Grace. I can just call you Grace, right?
No, it's
Yeah,
your
sure.
opulence.
Where's Freddie?
My name.
She went out to get snacks. We were gonna watch TV while we waited, but
Freddie just hanging out with Hermes.
She's so good. You know Freddie?
You are friends with
What, you
Freddie?
and Freddie are friends now? When did this happen?
when I came looking for you, Freddie has this movie that I've never seen. Super cool, right?
I mean,
Uh-huh.
I guess.
Oh, would you rather not share your mortal friends?
Uh-huh.
Anyway, I guess Athena wants to talk? I can zip us over to Olympus anytime, if you're free.
Do I have a choice?
Do I have a choice about seeing Athena? I'm not in the habit of being at anyone's beck and call.
I mean, I guess you could say no, but I wouldn't.
He's like, that sounds like a bad idea.
Like, potentially you could.
She had that look in her eyes, like she really wants to talk to you.
She could always
Okay,
come
and I
here.
should care why.
Everyone else does.
Athena entered the mortal world? And now she doesn't do that ever. Can you imagine?
Weren't they looking for, like, around Calliope's body and Athena was with him?
I don't remember if she came with them or not.
How does Athena manage never entering the mortal world?
She doesn't have to, I guess. Everyone brings her everything she needs. And that creepy
Sounds
owl
like my
of
life.
hers, Apollo says it's her eyes
Does
out in
it?
the world.
Yep.
It's
Worship me
everywhere.
like a Roman god.
Watching.
So what, she just never leaves the building?
She'll go to the Reliquary and places like that. Just never where mortals are. She wears a toga and calls cars iron horses.
What a weirdo.
Nerd.
Okay.
So this is what you do? Ferry people around?
I'm the god of
It's his
messengers,
job.
baby.
Their job.
Travelers,
Baby.
doorways, any kind of transition, really. The old Hermes said that the transition part made even more sense for me, which, you know, extra cool, right?
Yeah, that's true.
It's
I
true.
can connect any two doorways anywhere, just like that. So it's super easy to take people wherever. I don't mind.
She's like, you got to know your dad? Or
Yeah,
your,
right?
Your former,
I
prior
actually told
Edelon?
Hermes a lot. You knew him?
Yeah, I was homeless for a while. It wasn't a great time, and he took me in. Everyone's on the same journey, he used to say.
I thought
Only
his
the
jacket
roads
said
are
Freddie
different.
for a second.
And they
Freddie,
went on
Freddie,
his journey.
Freddie.
Man, I still miss him every day.
Wait,
Everyone's on
isn't
the
he
same
still
journey,
inside
they just
you?
take different
Aren't you
roads.
kind
It's
of
a
the
good
same
quote.
person
Yeah?
now?
Not yet.
I'm on the
It's only been a year.
highway to hell.
Maybe I'll feel him again one day. That'd be nice.
So you like being Aaron?
What's it like
boy?
being an
You say
errand
it's
boy?
easy, but do you like doing all these errands?
Huh. Yeah, I never thought about it. It's nice to have a purpose. Athena is super sweet, and she has a big, important job. Why wouldn't I want to help her out?
You can't be this nice. Are you for real?
Oh, well, the old Hermes used to say that a willingness to serve is more important than a willingness to be served.
Sounds like he had a lot of quotes that he
Yeah.
just threw out there. A
What
lot
is he,
of
Stephen King novel?
words of wisdom.
I suppose there's no point in putting it off. Do your thing. Take me to Olympus.
Man, I even get to see Freddie.
Okay.
Nope.
Oh, when you see Freddie, tell her I'm sorry I couldn't stick around for the movie. And mind if I say something?
Sure.
Okay.
changed. I mean, from the person I met when I first came here. When, you know, you got it together really quick.
Kind of had to.
Yeah, not really a choice.
Thanks, I guess.
Into the magic door once again. This has not ended well for me in the past. I'm picking a new trait? Well, can I still be charming? I can't be charming anymore. Okay, well, we were clever before. Have I ever been kick-ass
I don't
before?
think so.
Alright, we're gonna be kick-ass now. Part 2.
Or maybe that means you can choose both.
There you are, Grace.
Maybe.
Do have a seat.
There he is. I love him.
Alright, time to get up in Athena's face.
Hootie
like.
from Owl House.
Oh,
You've
God.
certainly been busy,
That'd be
haven't you?
horrifying.
Everywhere I turn, there you are, including the Reliquary.
Oh.
I'm uncertain how you got access,
Oh.
but even you must have realized it's off limits, particularly for your mortal friend.
Listen, lady, I'm trying to prove my innocence, which
Yeah.
is what you asked me to do, so...
Life or death.
Am I not supposed to be proving my innocence? Would you prefer I did nothing?
I'd prefer you didn't break any other rules in the meantime.
Such as? Do you have a list I can read, or do you just make them
Well,
up
she was
as
like,
you go?
I do, and then rolled like a 5,000.
Actually, here's the scroll.
I
Yeah.
think our judgment was rash. It was. In truth, I worried that giving you time, letting us all get to know you, would make it harder in the end. I am sorry, Grace. You may not believe it, but I care deeply. I care about what happens to you and to all the idols.
Sure you do.
I can pick both. Okay, well, let's start out charming.
I was like, she hasn't really done anything yet.
Let's start out charming. Yeah.
Do you really? Let's explore where all that caring has gotten them, shall we? You're holding on with a grip so tight, your knuckles are turning white. But that's not enough, is it? Every idol I've met is either lost or broken, or both. They're all slipping through your fingers.
Yes, they're not a...
No, they're not holding
Mentally
together well.
stable
Do something
crowd.
about it instead of sitting up here worrying about your precious rules.
Zeus was the first to leave. King of the gods. And we don't even know what became of him. Vanished into the ether.
Honestly, probably
Poseidon
better
was
She
for
probably went to like
everybody.
Mars or something.
Into the seas, never to be heard from again.
He might still be out there.
Betrayed us.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Hephaestus saved us. Hades was murdered. And by one
Sounds
of
like
our
he
own.
deserved it.
Yeah,
The
dude
list
sucked.
goes on.
So you added to it?
I'm gonna pick that one, yeah.
So you add to it. I show up and you kill me off because you can't be too careful.
We are dying, Grace. I don't mean diminishing or drifting apart. I mean, our immortality is disappearing. Very soon now, the idols will be no more. We are a legacy that spans millennia, dating back to the very dawn of humankind. So yes, I care. I will do anything and everything in my power to avoid that fate, even if it appears unfair.
Well, when you put it like that,
I did always wonder for mortal beings, like, once you're, like, 2,000, right? Or something, do you just, like, accept death as a new adventure, or are you, like, terrified of it because you've existed for so long that you're like, I can't
I think it's
past
both.
this life?
But, you know, we can hate J.K. Rowling all we want, but I do think Dumbledore's quote, "To the well-organized mind, death is but the next great adventure," is, like, actually god-tier writing. It just sucks that she sucks so much.
Yeah, right. Sucks that she wrote
Yeah. Like, why couldn't it be Stephen King?
Right. Alright, I'm still going caring mode. I'm sorry.
You feel responsible, don't you? For everything.
I am responsible. Aphrodite wallows in her pain, Apollo in his regrets, and Persephone in her bitterness. Every other idol of power is gone.
So there's only you. You have to shoulder the burden for everyone, like it or not. I'm sorry, Athena. I had no idea.
You still suck, though.
They won't thank me for it.
You know, if you, like, told everyone your
I know we put a
worries,
great deal
maybe
on
they
your
would work
shoulders,
together,
Grace.
and you
I
wouldn't
get
have
it.
to do this
Right.
all
All I
alone.
called you here
That's
to
how
ask is
relationships
that you
work, Athena.
please
Mhm.
not make my job more difficult than it already is. If you have any other questions or concerns, now's the time to bring them up.
Alright, where do we start? Let's start with Medusa.
I was like, she's cool.
Start with
All right,
Medusa.
let's talk about Medusa.
Met her, have you?
Can you uncurse her?
Yeah, can you uncurse
She's my
her?
True
homie.
you can't remove her curse? Or is she just too useful?
I wish I could remove the curse. I'm afraid the Athena who bestowed it is long gone. She was prideful, that Athena. As prideful as she was powerful, I'm ashamed to say.
The current Athena is responsible for everything she's done.
Yeah.
I am well aware, Grace. What is it that you would have me do exactly?
Stop using
Because deal with her, I can't tell if that means, like, kill her?
Kill her? Yeah.
Or be like, fix the problem.
Right.
How about you stop treating her like a servant? Maybe send her somewhere she won't be tempted all the time.
Oh, well, if you happen to hear of a diet camp for man-eating monsters, by all means, do let me know.
Alright, Gen
Now,
X
if
ass
there
answer.
isn't anything else?
Alright, what about,
What do you know of
Pan?
Pan?
Pan? That's not a name I expected to hear. Been sniffing around you, has he?
I have some suspicions, and I'm curious to hear your thoughts.
Pan lurks at the edges because he likes it there, seeking out whatever profit he thinks he can get away with. Avoid him, dear, or he'll stick to you like gum to the bottom of your shoe.
Alright.
Is he a killer?
Yeah.
Okay, so
How
you don't
cutthroat
like
is
Pan
he?
much. I get that. But do you think he could kill someone?
We've all killed, my dear. I was once a warrior queen, feared by mortals
Okay.
and gods alike.
Another idol, I mean.
Is that where your investigation has led you? To Pan?
I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe.
I've never thought of Pan as one who would deliberately provoke my ire. But if he saw enough profit in it, thank you, Grace. I'll add them to my list.
Uh-oh. Oh god, we flagged him. Okay. We gave his name to the FBI of the idols.
Who has access to the reliquary? Is it anyone with a key, or...
Doesn't matter. You gained access, so clearly it is not difficult to get.
Okay.
Speaking of which, I don't suppose you'll tell me who gave you that key.
Okay, I'm not ratting Pan out anymore. You're kidding, right? we gotta try.
Try one of
Listen
them.
to me. Athena, I had that key all along.
You what?
It's just like you thought. I used it to
What the
attack
fuck?
Calliope that night. Then I brought her back home to finish her off. A mortal with a plan, baby. Stole my way into godhood. Watch me roar.
That's
Okay.
not funny, Grace.
What's
It's
funny?
not.
I thought I'd tell you without getting anything in return.
All right. Let's
Speaking
try
of the
it.
Reliquary,
Okay, punk rock
you
Grace
went
is
there,
just
right?
mean. She's not actually
Once
punk.
Hecate told
Yeah.
you what happened?
Yeah, I was not impressed by the delay.
If you had known about that,
Did you
the
know
night
that
Calliope died,
Hecate and Astarion are
would it have
fucking?
made a difference?
Right. We got the
The
scoop.
chances are exceedingly small that you attacked her there, it's true. Yet, Calliope was weakened, which made her more vulnerable prey for an enterprising mortal. One she knew.
I mean, I literally
Perhaps
met
the
her like
incidents
3
are
hours
connected.
before
Yeah.
that. Like,
I cannot
knew
I
it
didn't
was
even know she
strategy.
was a god.
I'm sorry.
Alright, I'll go.
Thanks. Good talk.
I guess I'll get back to my investigation.
I am rooting for you, Grace. If there's another way to resolve this, any way at all, I will take it.
Will you? Really?
Good luck. Feel free to take a cookie on your way out.
Do you think gods have to worry about counting
Let's
calories?
not trust those cookies. I don't know, maybe.
I want to believe that, like,
Well, I can't say I'm surprised. Athena has always
Zeus is like an owl
struggled
or
in
something.
a crisis.
Well, that's a nice way of putting it.
Remember, she was a warrior. When pressed, she's always turned to that aspect, sought to maintain absolute control.
Weird.
This
It'd
is
be hypocritical
weird.
to say it's wrong of her. She's battled for me as much as for anyone.
Let's ask a question.
Yeah.
Do you think she's telling the truth about the idols dying out?
Yes, though I find it odd she chose to tell you.
Maybe Athena thought, who'd believe Grace if she blabbed about it anyway?
Sadly, while I'd prefer to stay in her good graces, I doubt that will be possible.
Uh-oh. What now?
You may not like this, but you need to go back to the Reliquary.
Oh, well, one of my best friends, Astarion,
Yeah.
lives there, so. For why?
What for?
Blah.
Is there something I need to ask Hecate?
Here's the thing. We don't know why Calliope went there, but it must have been important.
Okay, I'll bite. How would I find that out? You think she left clues?
Remember how I told you it'd be years before you got Calliope's memories back? Well, it's true, but not entirely.
Okay.
Those memories are inside you. You
Inside
go
of
somewhere
me?
important to Calliope.
Would it,
or
like,
touch
so
something
it say
special
Grace
to her,
did kill Calliope.
You will
Would
get
Calliope's
flashes.
memories be like, you fucker?
feelings.
Maybe.
Want Grace to go to the Reliquary so she can have deja vu?
Whatever happened to Calliope there, it ended her life. All we need to do is uncover those memories.
I'm trying to remember, was Apollo here last time or was Persephone here? Because
I think it was Persephone.
I can't remember. How do we get there?
Last time Freddie and I were there, Hecate wouldn't let us into the Reliquary. Not without Athena's permission.
Okay. Do you want to ask Athena for permission?
It just seems like a radical step. For you.
A week ago, I would have said that breaking into the Reliquary couldn't be done. A week ago, I couldn't have imagined being here. My stance on a lot of things has changed. If you have another idea, however, I'm happy to go along with it.
Okay.
There's alarms.
What about
They got the
alarms?
five security
I'm not
guards
gonna
can
have
buy.
Astarion chasing me through the fog.
Calliope snuck in without setting off any alarms? At least at first.
Well, I'll be following in Calliope's footsteps, won't I? What if I follow the wrong footstep and set them off?
Then the alarms bring Astarion and Hecate, and all three of us do a great deal of apologizing.
Let's just hope that's all those alarms do.
Okay, but you positive
Are
about
you
this?
sure You want me to wander around hoping something comes to me?
Am I sure? No. No, I'm not.
Oh,
Cool.
That's comforting.
Cool.
Comforting.
Yeah, I
What
love that.
if Medusa is lying? What about Pan? We could look into him some more, couldn't we?
Oh, Well, do you have a way we could look into those things without encountering even more lies?
Deja vu it is.
What am I looking for?
Let's say I do this. What am I hoping to find?
Some memory of what happened to Calliope, even a flash. Anything that gives us something to work with.
And if that doesn't happen?
Make it happen, Grace. As if your life depends on it.
I
Okay.
can really see why the idols call you the cheery one.
I'm sorry, but why is she here again?
Can you two get along?
Yeah, this is my
Okay,
wife.
my emo boy and my best friend / girlfriend. I need you to get along with each other.
Is there really no other way? This seems a bit desperate.
I think that's kind of the point, Grace.
There isn't much time left, and I'm out of ideas that won't take more
We're in
time.
Act 2. What do you think? There's only 3 acts of the play, Freddie.
We're in Act 2.
Grace leaves the city, goes on a world tour, becomes rich and famous. It's just me. Okay.
I mean, would that work?
Right then.
I mean, some of the other
Back to the
gods seemed like they
Reliquary.
just
Just
fucked
fucked
off
off,
and
yeah.
nobody bothered them, so...
Because I'm game to help.
Cool. I'm sure we can figure something
Here
out.
comes the ambulance and fire trucks.
I can't go into the Reliquary with you. Not without tipping off Hecate.
Jesus Christ, that's a lot of fire trucks.
Right?
If anything goes wrong, I will come running.
Ruining the moment.
But even so, Grace, please be careful.
It'll
The other 2 are a little intense.
be
You know
fine.
me. I'm always careful.
Come on, the time for adventure is now.
Is now.
Be safe. Both of you.
Wow, what subtle foreshadowing.
I'm sure we're both gonna make it out of here completely unharmed and alive. Okay, I can't remember what we did the first time. I want to pick something different, but do you have any memory of...
I don't remember, but I want to be honest with Hecate just to see what that entails.
We have to turn
I
around
just
and
think
then
it would
try
be
and-
really funny to be like, hey, I know I broke in here once.
Uh-huh.
This time I'm going to do it the honest way.
We were playing Charming Grace. That
Yeah.
seems like something she would do.
You are right.
So let's try it. Let's see if this works.
Hey girl, remember how I got you laid?
Time to help me out.
Freddie has like a power stance.
So, that is now.
Oh, you were expecting us?
It is written that you would come, yes.
That is so cool. I kid you not.
Yet it was also written that you would sneak into the Reliquary as Calliope did, so this encounter is unanticipated.
We've broken the timeline.
Your book was wrong again?
This book of yours really isn't as accurate as you make it out to be.
The course it lays out is almost always correct. The smaller things, they are subject to free will and frequently change. However, even without the book, I do understand why you've come. Is there a reason why you believe my answer will be different now?
You owe,
You owe me?
Didn't I make you and the Minotaur, well, happier?
You did. It is pleasant.
Isn't that worth
It is
something?
pleasant.
This was true when you were here last, and yet I still considered my duty paramount.
I guess it can't be that pleasant.
My happiness is irrelevant. I am grateful for all you have done, but my purpose here cannot be so easily cast aside.
Don't you want the truth? Or... Because I feel like what harm is not a good... I can't pick that one.
I don't know. I think both of these are equally fine for me.
Asterion said you don't know why Calliope was here, or what she did.
That is correct.
Don't you want to? Are you the least bit curious?
You could say it's your duty to find out, at least so it doesn't happen again, right?
That is an argument not entirely without merit.
Good save, Freddie. Good save.
Alright, charming time.
Then let's go.
Then let me try. I'll accept whatever conditions you want, Hecate. I'm begging you.
You will regret this. That is also written.
That is a yes.
Go quickly. Look, but do not touch. The Reliquary stores many artifacts, some dangerous.
Got it.
Noted.
Alright.
Alright. I mean, this would be sick to be in
It
here.
would be so cool.
Okay,
Yeah.
Grace. What the heck do you do now?
Alright. Now I think we go through a long list of things.
Yeah,
All
it's
the
a whole
time
bunch
she
of
had Freddie
items.
around. She'd love this. First things first, how do I do this?
I'll eat your brains and
Where do
I'll
I
start
even
wrapping
start?
little teeth and things. 'Cause that's what a
Lighty.
motherfucking monster do.
Lively Shadow.
Calliope must have been here. She could have stood in this very spot. Maybe if I just focus.
Use the force, Grace.
Feel her presence.
I do hate her weird fluffy coat.
You don't like her?
It's like a boa
Fur
as
coat.
a coat.
Yeah.
If it was a fur coat, like floor length, that's one thing.
Mm.
Yeah, it's weird. Like, I've definitely been here before.
Okay. Egg.
Start with the egg.
Wonder Egg priority. What an anime.
It's crazy anime.
I don't get any feeling from that. Will I know it when I see
That's
it?
definitely a basilisk egg.
No comment on what that egg is. Okay.
We must acknowledge that Freddie has zero mythology.
Hmm. Instrument? That seems like something Calliope might have touched.
Yeah.
Is that a weapon? A musical instrument?
So Vuvuzela?
Vuvuzela.
Maybe it's both.
The first World Cup. The
What did
theater
Freddie say about
masks.
mazes? Was it always go left?
She's not even looking at the mask.
Go left and then go right?
Keep your hand on the wall and walk left.
Yeah. Trident.
Is this an armory too?
Okay.
The most uninterested person in magical artifacts.
Alright.
She would not survive in D&D.
Freddie, are you out there?
Freddie's not
Can you
even
hear
looking
me?
at the apple.
What am I doing? All that'll do is tell everyone where I am.
Obviously, Freddie
Is this a
can't come
glitch?
in. What's happening?
We know where Freddie is.
Right.
They should really charge for tours. It's kind of amazing.
An olive branch. The first olive branch. Scroll?
I don't even know what language that is.
Probably Greek.
Statue?
Shouldn't that be in a museum somewhere?
It kind of is.
I mean, this is kind of
It's
a
just
museum.
a very private museum.
Yeah, a museum that no one can go to.
This is it. Calliope was
The
here.
Mirror of Era said.
She was standing right here. And she...
Turned into toilet paper.
Uh-oh.
Hey there!
Uh-oh. It's the supermodels.
Hello? Do you work for Hecate? Are you guardians or something?
Like, they all are in, like, runway gear.
Yeah.
Okay then.
Doesn't work on them!
They are furious. No time for music.
Ah!
What's happening? Why didn't it work?
What if you could, like, fuck up and Grace
Or
could
like
just get
Michael
murdered
Myers.
here?
Yeah.
Oh! Grace?
Uh-oh. Get out of here, Freddie!
We've gotta run.
We can avoid it this
The
time,
powers don't work on them. They
surely.
just keep coming.
What are you doing? Run!
Well, she just punched him.
No, I won't let you.
She had no plan.
Absolutely no thoughts.
Could have even gone back and grabbed the trident or
Yeah,
something.
like literally anything else.
Okay, bye.
Catch up.
Matte black knife.
Yeah. Custom matte black knife. I bet the Furies have like a maxed out black credit card.
Probably.
What they call the black label or whatever.
Mm. No! Not Freddie!
Oh, God, Freddie.
Oh no. Oh, Grace.
You summoned the Furies. What? Those beings were the Furies, beyond all our laws. Not idols, but the embodiment of retribution. How did you draw them here? I didn't. There was a big mirror, but I didn't even touch it. There is only one mirror of which you could be speaking. That used by the goddess Nyx to contact the Fates. Using the mirror would not have brought the Furies down upon you. Not unless the Fates
What I'm
themselves
saying is,
decreed it.
you fucked.
Right. Help
I
Freddie.
don't care what brought them. They killed Freddie. You need to help her. I have no power over life and death, Grace. None of us have that.
The one
This
that
was
did
no
was also
defense or
killed.
spell of the
Ironically.
I do not have the
Ironically.
power to summon the Furies, and I know none who do. You should consider yourself fortunate, Grace. They do not desist until retribution has been exacted. But now is when you leave.
But
Pray
why
the
would
knowledge you
Freddie
obtained
satisfy
was
that?
worth the price.
They don't care who they kill. They just want to kill someone.
I'm not leaving Freddie.
I'm not leaving Freddie. Not like this. All this magic. There has to be something. Don't tell me there's no way to undo this.
We have to leave. We have to leave now.
I'll take that hat though. That contains like, you take this body with you?
I guess she just stays here.
Alright.
Right back to the apartment.
Act 3.
Here we go.
How are you gonna tell the bandmates?
They're gonna be devastated.
I'm sorry. I know what Freddie meant to you.
It should have been
It
me.
should have been me.
It's gonna be May.
Not her. This was my fight, my problem. I'm already slated to die if anyone paid the price.
And repeat history? Would you rather have died there, passing your eidolon onto Freddie instead? Freddie gave you a chance. Gracie, is that what happened to Calliope? Was she attacked by the Furies as you were?
Yeah. She meant to use the mirror, but she never had the chance before they came.
The Furies. Sent by the same person, I imagine.
I mean, couldn't you argue that this proves that Grace didn't do it? Because why would Grace send the Furies after herself?
Right. Well, right. Well, and obviously, as a mortal, she wouldn't have had the ability to command the Furies, right?
Yeah.
Who could send the Furies after me? Even Hecate had no idea who possessed that kind of power.
Even in our prime, none of the idols had the Furies at our beck and call. I mean, perhaps Zeus, but he's long gone. I honestly didn't know the Furies still existed.
Clearly someone can do it.
I mean, unless they weren't sent. Unless they were responding to something else, something you'd done unwittingly. I'm sorry, I'm afraid your guess is as good as mine.
Okay.
What are... Wait.
Yeah, what are they?
What are the Furies? They didn't seem like people.
They're not. Hecate called them embodiments of retribution, and I suppose that's the best description. They go back to, well, the time before my memory. I was once told they were created to enforce the most ancient laws.
There are ancient laws now?
Decrees.
Grace is like, there's too many laws for me to keep track of.
Blood. Laws even idols abided by in the days of old Olympus. But those surely died with Zeus. Even if they hadn't, you can't have broken any. They're not easy to
Have you
overlook.
murdered anyone? Great.
Did you break the law of hospitality?
Right. Why did they
If
stop?
the Furies are so powerful,
I got
why did
hungry.
they stop? They
Lunch
just
break.
stabbed Freddie and left.
They're not assassins, Grace. They're enforcers of the old laws. I imagine they decided the debt was paid, whatever it was, when blood was spilled. The blood didn't have to be yours.
So if Freddie hadn't interfered...
Then they would have come after you. And they wouldn't have stopped until they were through. Not ever.
So what was Calliope trying to do that it would incur the
Yeah,
wrath of the Furies?
I know Calliope was there to use the mirror, but it was just feeling. I still don't understand why.
Well, apparently she wanted to speak to the fates.
Yeah, okay, but why?
The
Paul's
fates
like,
are
I don't
primordial
know.
beings, like the Furies. They're said to control destiny. Perhaps Calliope wished to know her destiny. Or change it. I'm not sure.
Can
Yeah,
these
they're
fates
like
really
some of the
control
scariest things
future?
in the world.
They're tied into fate, as I am. Perhaps they're even where my power stems from, or how Hecate's books are written.
So someone really didn't want Calliope messing with that.
Or you, apparently.
Could it have been the fates? Maybe they don't like being called on now for anything.
They're tired.
Yes,
They're
leave us
done.
alone.
As for the mirror, I'm certain they simply wouldn't.
Okay.
I don't know.
We're
what to do.
getting nowhere.
Yeah.
We still have no idea why Calliope wanted to talk to the fates.
Oh,
Why
hello.
not ask them? You two have caused quite the stir. Hecate is beside herself, and Athena is out of her mind. Well done.
Persephone's
Oh,
like
even
very
listening.
amusing.
Long enough to know that you need another way to speak to the fates, unless you're planning on trying the Reliquary again.
No, not a chance. We'll find the truth on our own, Persephone.
Hold on, Apollo.
If you sent Grace
Hear
to
what she
wander
says.
about looking for Calliope's memories, you're already out of options.
Stop fighting!
Guys, please.
Wait, what's this about some other way? What are you talking about, Persephone?
May I explain it to Grace, or do you have another option, Apollo? If so, now's the time. I thought not. The fates will respond to the ruler of Hades, the true underworld and realm of the dead. What I propose is that we go there and take back the throne that was stripped from me.
I mean, she already did once.
Is that something we can do? Just go to the land of the dead and overthrow it?
Truth be told, there isn't much to overthrow. Few mortals still believe in Hades, and thus its halls have been nearly empty for eons.
So how do you...
The throne itself is the key, both symbolically and literally. Claim it, and Hades is yours.
But you can't claim it because you're barred from Hades.
By a rule that we would need to break were we to do this, yes.
Yeah.
Whatever. Oh, Athena's gonna love that.
Yeah,
So
more
if we
rule
go to
breaking.
Hades and find your throne. How much trouble would that get us into exactly?
A great deal.
Apollo.
Athena could execute Grace
He's
a
so
second
done.
time.
But she's already been warned about breaking more rules.
The responsibility of this will be mine. Let Athena try to take my throne again.
Okay.
How do we find this?
How do we get to Hades? Do we need a key like the Reliquary?
Athena took my key, and the entrance at Lake Avernus was sealed long ago, which leaves...
Oh,
only
now we're
us.
roping the kid into this?
They won't take you.
They might, if you ask them to. So your promise to help Grace was an empty one? Step up, for once.
Persephone just coming in
Do what
here.
she
Yeah.
needs you to do.
True mob
Get
boss
us there.
mentality.
I'll lead us
Right.
to the throne, and Grace can speak with the Fates. It's simple.
There's no other
Is
way.
there really no other way to talk to these fates? Do we have to take the nuclear option?
Do you want to try going back to the Reliquary?
No. No, hell no.
The only other person with a direct connection to the Fates is Apollo here.
You know it doesn't work like that.
Then it's the throne or nothing, isn't it?
I'm in, baby.
Okay. No need to keep selling
Horns
me
up,
on it. I'm in.
University of
You
Buffalo.
are.
I'm in.
I need to punch something really hard. Or overthrow hell. I'm good with either of those things.
Did you see that, Apollo?
Close
See,
enough.
That is what a backbone looks like.
Damn.
I
She's
can't.
mean.
She's mean to him.
I'm sorry. But this is a step too
It's
far.
okay, buddy. You've done
And
all you
consider this,
can.
Apollo. Grace's mortal friend was slain by the Furies. According to the old laws.
Her soul is in Hades.
All by itself.
What do you mean?
Hold on, wait. What does that mean? If her soul is in Hades, then...
It means the ruler of Hades can release her.
That's assuming everything remained as it was. Fine. I'll get you into Hades. But I'm not going with you.
If that's what you prefer, by all means.
Let's find Hermes and get this over with.
Paul's like, this is a bad idea.
Hmm.
There he is.
Shall I wait here, or...
No. I'm not gonna lie to them. Hermes has always treated me fairly.
Oh, hey, if it isn't Apollo and Grace and, Persephone. Wow, the whole gang, huh?
I'm afraid I have to call in that favor. I need you to take Grace and Persephone to Hades.
Oh, man.
Oh.
My
Athena
schedule's a
specifically
little
said
full
I wasn't supposed to take
today.
anyone, you know? No matter what.
Oh, this is pointless. They're never gonna help us, Apollo.
Can I ask what's going on? Nobody ever tells me anything, and you want me to get in huge trouble, but for what?
It's to save Freddie.
Freddie's dead, Hermes.
What?
They were
When did that
BFFs. They were
happen?
gonna
Weren't you
watch
supposed to
together.
take her to hell?
Furies.
You take her soul
Maybe
there.
She's in Hades. Probably. I have to try to find her there. You're her friend too. I know you wouldn't want to abandon her.
Okay.
Poor Freddie.
He's in.
Get in the trunk.
Signal when you need to come back.
You sure?
Yeah, feels like the right thing.
Be careful, Grace.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
The underworld doesn't give up its shades without a price.
I think I can tell her the rules, Apollo. Let's go.
I was like, oh god.
I really wanted Persephone to like just push us in.
Right.
Welcome to the real underworld.
Otherwise known as Detroit, Michigan.
Seems like it's seen better days, that's for sure.
It feels so empty. So lonely.
It's not completely empty. Neither is the throne, for that matter. A bitter shade named Orpheus has been
Damn it,
squatting on
Orpheus!
since my exile. I fully expect he'll be waiting for us.
Okay.
Who?
Who is this Orpheus? The name sounds familiar.
It should.
I feel like I've
This is
heard
a popular tale
Orpheus.
among mortals.
The
regarding how
brewery
he
in
once
Atlanta?
came to the underworld to retrieve his love, Eurydice, and left with nothing. Hades tricked him, you see, and with Hades dead, the blame has evidently fallen to me.
So he's not a fan of yours.
He is not a fan, no. Not that it matters.
You didn't mention this Orpheus before?
You
That
didn't
is
mention
very
earlier
true.
that the throne was occupied?
Because it's irrelevant. Orpheus isn't an idol. He's just an angry little man clinging to an existence that doesn't want him any longer.
And what are we supposed to do? Organize an armed resistance? Challenge him to a duel?
That's what you're here for.
Singing match.
Oh, you'll see.
Okay.
Let's do. I'm doing the hardcore option.
All right.
So there's gonna be a fight? Good. I need something to punch.
It's funny because I feel like
don't get too
the
excited,
rocker
Grace.
option,
Orpheus is
she does
hardly
like
a
a
worthy
complete
foe.
personality
Personality
switch
switch, yeah.
for
Who took
the.
your throne?
He took an empty throne after I left. That does not make him a king. Just someone else that's in my way.
In our way, you mean?
Yes, in our way.
All right.
Let's
And we
go.
go.
So there's an angry ghost sitting on your throne. Anything else about this trip you've neglected to mention?
Come, it's time to cross the Styx.
Let's do it.
Just an Elden Ring location.
Yeah. Her, Missoula, is that you?
Yeah.
The ferryman will come soon. As we are not dead, you will need to convince him you are worthy of passage. State your case clearly and with determination.
All right.
Hello.
Hello, sir. Can I have a ride? Ah!
I am Persephone, also known as Despoina and Kore Sotiera, once queen of the underworld, and shall be again. No, Corone, I did not bring you any cards. I am not here to entertain you.
He wants to play solitaire. I muted because there was a knock on the door and Ian went to check it out, so I just muted for a second in case something. I'm here to save Freddie.
My name is Grace, and I'm here to save my friend Freddie. Have you seen her?
Freddie's nickname should be
Says
Fred
he
Dead
has.
Redemption.
She spoke a great deal as they crossed the river. And that made him very happy.
Hell yeah.
Happy?
Freddie, talk to
I'm
Zero.
happy.
I don't imagine Corone gets much company these days, Grace.
He's so lonely.
No, she didn't.
We talked
Neither
about
of us
doing
brought games to play
pedicures.
with you,
Nobody
Corone.
brought
Stop
us
asking.
got games.
We can find something to play.
Yeah, we can find something
I'm
to play.
sure we can come up with something to amuse him.
I spy with my
Someone
little
need to interpret
eyes.
that for me.
Yes, what fun. Thank you for encouraging him. Let's get underway, Corone. It's a long ride to the throne room.
So, the first dialogue option in the upcoming song, you have to pick "What will I do without you?" or "I can't, I won't."
Okay.
Just so you know when it starts. And then after that, you have to say, "I'd give up anything to bring you back." What if they played the car game where you're like New York license plate?
Yeah.
Every story, every memory winds up here.
Well, you did say that Hades was empty because humans didn't believe in it. So where are they going?
Yeah, well, I was like thinking, what about all the humans that died when they did believe in Hades?
Yeah.
There's still shades here, obviously.
Yeah.
So.
In my eyes, then suddenly I was found alone.
I don't feel like the song fits Hades.
Denied his throne.
Really is dead here, isn't it?
Everything here is fading away. She needs her queen.
We're here for Freddie, too.
I killed the king fair and square.
Let's do the
No
charming
right to take
one.
it from me.
It wasn't your fault. There was no right or wrong. It wasn't your fault. You didn't belong. If my life was stolen, I wouldn't know where to turn. Candle isn't finished. It's a slow burn.
There he is.
There he is.
The dweeb.
Someone's coming. There's music floating through.
Right? Anthony Rapp voices him.
I think so. It does sound
Mark
like him.
from Ren.
We have visitors. I think we all know what to do. To the throne room. This bard's about to meet a muse.
Singing with us.
Coming fight, I
Would
guess?
be Orpheus.
Is he a muse?
Oh, he's so much more than that.
Someone
She's like annoying.
Yeah. What a fucking dweeb.
waiting in the tomb.
Bard's already
Someone's
dead,
coming.
but you can defeat him.
I can feel them howling at the
My
moon.
help.
Don't forget why we came here.
There's a name here
I won't forget,
that reeks
but you
of
can bet he
enemy.
knows someone's coming.
It's about time.
It feels like that should be so much more intense.
Yeah.
The music.
What happened to the music? I'm throwing off my groove.
I have been waiting for you, Persephone, for so long. And you brought a muse. Hi. Lovely tune, by the way.
Hi.
Can't remember the last time I collaborated with someone so talented. No offense, Benny.
Hey! Betty!
Let me treat you to a song. A welcome gift. I have the floor. It is mine, after all. Muse.
I need to find
Any
Freddie.
requests? Questions?
My friend is dead. Can you help me?
Loop.
Loop.
The river keeps secrets deep in the water. How far do you sink till you're buried below? I challenged the fates and found my Eurydice, but you had to kill her, and I won't let it go.
Like, wouldn't she be here too?
Yeah, where is she?
Asking the wrong person.
It wasn't your fault. How are you to react? It wasn't your fault. Now there's no turning back. If my love was taken, I wouldn't know where to turn. Your
She was.
candle isn't
She was
finished.
taken.
It's a slow burn.
This tat is over. If he's the victim,
I find it very interesting that they put the
Let's not lose our
the
The Muse understand.
well,
accent markings on Tend to Tap, but not on Deja Vu.
the throne was stolen. After I murdered the king, you should be
Meow.
grateful and thank me for everything. And yet you scream like a boy. You kick the ground. I was a slave.
Eurydice is gone because you did nothing.
Orpheus, there was nothing I could do.
I saw your whispers. Poison behind your
I guess
kiss.
stop.
And me,
If
I don't know.
I don't know.
my revenge, you're the next best thing.
His bark is louder than anyone's bite, and he's no match for your godly might.
you're right. Killing is so unbecoming.
That's never stopped you before.
Or it's Orpheus's turn.
Bard.
As do
Or
I.
is it going to go back and forth?
As do I. If it isn't your fault, who do I blame? I've become a shadow, almost forgotten my name. Held the flame for so long, now I don't know where to turn.
The candle isn't finished. It's a slow burn.
It's a slow burn.
Oh, look, they're harmonizing.
Slow burn.
Time for both of you to move on.
Yeah, grow up.
I hope that's good.
You both exist somewhere on the border between real and imagined, the living, the dead. So how can
I'm gonna become the queen.
Yes, I kill both of you right here, right now.
both deserve more? You must let it go. You both deserve more than this stupid throne.
All right.
Okay.
But we have been fools.
You're right. Yet, what about the throne? We can't just leave it empty, can we?
So
Oh.
now my question is, if I destroy the throne, does that mean I can't get Freddie back because there's no ruler of Hades to release her
That's
soul?
not what it says. It said, so you you have to choose between Freddie and Pan, and then the next one is just you have to, after the duel, there are multiple choices you have to make. So it doesn't say you have to choose anything here.
Okay. I guess I could destroy the... Or should I take it for myself? I feel like destroy.
I feel more in character for this playthrough.
Yeah. Maybe in another
All that
playthrough I
going
could take it
around
for
in
myself,
circles,
but...
digging up old wounds, and for what? So you can fight over a chair.
Damn, we can do that?
There.
You dare.
You know what they say. Hell is empty, all the monsters are
What
here.
gives you the right to interfere in this manner? That throne was not yours to break.
Well,
Sucks to suck.
I don't know. That seems weird to call it worthless. I shouldn't apologize. I made the choice. I had to do something.
Yeah.
You're obsessed, Persephone. You still are. You need to get over it.
And that's for you
Tough
to
love.
decide, is it? That I should get over it? So what's your plan now, Grace? I assume you must have one after that big demonstration.
I'm going to
I've
find
got
Freddie.
to find Freddie.
You said Freddie was here, right? Then we should be able to find her. We just need to look.
Let's say you do. Okay, what then? You expect to walk out of Hades with her spirit in tow?
Why not? It would have worked for Orpheus if he hadn't looked back, right?
Oh, so now you know the story?
Yeah.
There is no way to free someone from the land of the dead. Not for Orpheus, and certainly not for you.
And the Fates?
That's not what you
Even
said
if you
before.
could contact them, Grace, I assure you, they simply wouldn't care.
I hate you.
Yeah, you suck.
You sure fooled me, Persephone. You bamboozled me. You got
I shouldn't be
me.
surprised. I mean, you're you. And I believed what I wanted to believe.
And neither of us will get what we want today.
As opposed to your original plan, where that would have only been me.
At the very least, I had hoped we might find your friend's spirit.
Why? We can't bring her back.
Not without great sacrifice, no. No, the rules of death are clear. Yet, you might have spoken to her. I know what it's like not to get the chance to say goodbye.
Abdication.
You destroyed the throne.
Alright.
Alright, here's Freddie.
Yeah. So, what will I do without you, or I can't, I won't.
Okay. There's like no pauses coming,
No.
so I'm just like...
You're here.
Yeah. Yeah, I've actually been watching you since you arrived. It's not like there's much else going on.
Fred,
No, don't even start, Grace. I made my decision. I don't regret it one bit.
Oh, I do! I wish I could undo it.
I do. I want to go back. I want it all to go back. It's not supposed to end like this.
This isn't the end. Hey, it's not by a long shot. You still have a whole story to finish.
Without you?
Yeah. Without me.
No! I
I
refuse.
refuse.
Well, I don't blame you. I happen to be really good company. Hey, no.
I guess this is it, huh?
Almost. I found someone while I was down here. Someone you really need to meet.
Hello!
You mean even gods go to the underworld?
Calliope? This... You can't be real. Your soul is inside Grace.
Yeah, how?
Is inside Grace. The rest of me... I'm here, Persephone.
This is real.
It was kind of hinted at that they were a thing, right? So... Guess you were just friends, then.
Guess you two were better acquainted than you said. Huh, Persephone?
We parted ways years ago. Persephone couldn't take my lectures any longer.
I'd take them now. I miss them.
No, you don't. Think about how...
You think you do.
But you don't.
Don't blame yourself. Not when there are so many fond memories to cherish instead.
Still confused.
Yeah, it's a little weird.
I don't get it. I thought the Eidolon was Calliope's soul. But if that's true, then...
The Eidolon is what makes us an idol, but it's not our soul. Each of us adds a piece to it as it passes on.
Oh, it's a Horcrux.
The memories are but a reflection. And after the Eidolon is passed on, old memories become a reflection of a reflection. It's why the idols have forgotten so much. You knew this truth once, Persephone. Long ago.
Alright, what's up?
We need to know what happened to you, Calliope. How did you die?
Why didn't you come to me? If you were in trouble, I would have protected you.
I know you would have. But I couldn't let you be drawn into Apollo's prophecy as well.
Apollo's prophecy?
Why are you looking at
He
me?
didn't tell you? No. I don't suppose he could have. It's a long story.
I guess start with
I don't know.
Apollo?
Start with Apollo. How is he involved in all this?
Apollo delivered, with great reluctance, a prophecy that said I needed to die.
And who did he deliver this prophecy to?
Athena.
No.
Then she sent the Furies after me
No.
to the Reliquary. I barely escaped. I fled back to the mortal world. To you.
Start with
Why did
the
you
Reliquary?
go to the Reliquary? We know about the mirror, but
You wanted to annul the prophecy.
And the Fates are the only ones who could, if they would even help me. I doubted it, but I was desperate. I never got the chance to ask. Someone told Athena where I was going, and she
Damn
must
it,
have
Pan.
realized what I meant to do.
Or
But
wasn't
how
it
did she get the Furies to
Medusa
attack you?
that told her?
They aren't
Because she was like
pets.
spying on her?
Yeah,
You
you're
didn't
right.
break any of the old laws.
I don't know. Maybe it's something the ruler of the idols can do. But you'd have to ask Athena.
you went to Pan for the key to the Reliquary, right?
Yes. He's the reason I knew about Nyx's mirror, actually. He told me about it long ago.
He told Medusa where you went. She, I expect, told Athena.
Oh. Pan couldn't have known what it would mean. I didn't explain.
That's it. You forgive him. Just
Very,
then.
very casual.
Yeah,
I'm
sure, why
he
not?
feels guilty enough, my love.
Guess tell me about the prophecy,
Yeah.
although I feel like you shouldn't.
Apollo hates using his power. Why would he have given a prophecy to Athena?
Because she demanded it. She was desperate.
How
She's
did
so
you
bossy.
even find out?
Apollo was horrified after he delivered the prophecy, and he refused to stay silent. And he came to warn me. He was torn. Telling me meant I was locked into it. I still think he did the right thing. Though I expect he disagrees.
Probably.
What was the prophecy? Surely I need to hear it.
If I tell you, you'll be locked into it. Just like me.
But the prophecy doesn't just say you have to die. There's more to it, right? They always require interpretation.
Apollo told Athena that. He begged her not to jump to conclusions, but maybe she was right.
Oh, no. I had a question I didn't ask yet.
Yeah, why me? But she chose you
It
because
doesn't
Grace
just
was hot
involve
AF.
you, does it? It involves me. It must, or you wouldn't hesitate.
Athena wanted to know if there was a way to save the idols. The answer was this. The idols cannot continue so long as the last Muse lives.
That's why
And
she's so
I'm
eager to
the
kill
last
me.
Muse.
Yep.
And now you know the prophecy.
Why
Why come to
me?
me? Of all the places you could have run to, why come to my apartment?
Because I was dying.
But I couldn't save you.
I didn't have a lot of
I
options.
barely even knew you.
I was wandering the streets that night, wondering if I should go to the Reliquary or just flee. And I heard you singing. I followed you home after to see where you lived.
Stalked you.
Not
I
creepy
didn't
at
know what
all.
would happen to me, but I thought Just in case, I knew I had to hold out until I reached you.
You know what? It's not her fault.
Not really.
She literally,
Yeah.
like, I guess she could have just died, but, like,
But
you know.
that's not very in the human spirit.
I don't blame
Right.
you, in case you're wondering.
You don't?
You didn't ask for all this to happen. You did the best you could, Calliope.
Thank you for saying that, Grace. Truly.
Freddie.
This is awkward.
You blame Athena?
Do you blame Athena for what she did?
She wanted to save the idols. And I wanted that too.
Well, I blame her. And Apollo for not telling us what
Persephone,
she'd done.
why?
I hate
Fuck
everyone.
her.
Grace would have been locked into the same fate as Calliope.
We don't know that.
Well, now I am, right?
What now?
Now.
I have to go back. And I have no idea what will happen. None of this seems real.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah.
This is it. Can we get both the girlfriends back together? Well,
The
I guess
whole band's back together.
Persephone would have to stay in the underworld.
Fights the highs, the miseries. I'm so proud of you, but it's time to go. I never truly saw before how trapped we were, so far from shore. Great at the time, but it's time to go. It's time.
So what will I do without you, or I can't
What?
alone?
I can't. What will I do without you?
Then next is I'd give up anything to bring you back.
Nowhere to go without you to guide the way across the storming seas. I've had a compass bright and clear. Listen to me when I say, whatever path from which you think you strayed, you will find your way. But it's time to go.
No, I refuse.
It's time.
And then the final one is, I need you to live whatever the cost.
Okay. I love
If
you
she
coaching me
says
through
it was
this.
quick and so was I, that means we fucked up.
No.
Bring you back. I would give it all to you, my best friend.
Are we giving her the?
If I could choose.
Oh, oh baby.
Would give up godhood to bring.
This is true love, Persephone. You wouldn't understand.
Yeah, Persephone, I bet you wouldn't do this, huh?
Any day, every day, a life for a life, Farishta,
Her real name.
stay.
Grace,
No. Wait.
it's time.
No. I need you to live, whatever the cost.
What if Grace just dropped dead and then you had to play the rest of the game as Freddie?
No.
Who knows what comes next?
Although this will make it kind of weird because do I lose my Muse power?
I don't know, but I'll find out Freddie's immortal and you're gonna die of old age.
Or are there two Muses again?
Oh, that'd be interesting.
I mean, I guess there was 3 before, but
Especially the titties.
that's right. Live, Freddie! Live!
All right.
34%.
You've returned.
You did it. You actually brought me back from the dead.
Hell yeah, I
Of course I
did!
did.
Oh no. No, where are you going? We're supposed to be
You
in
go
love
take
now.
a nap now. I'm tired.
Did you get a chance to speak to the
Oh,
Fates?
about that.
No.
Then what happened?
We found Calliope.
Then we found Calliope.
Calliope, but her eidolon is inside you. How
It
could...
doesn't work like that. The eidolon is only a part of an idol. The rest just...
Calliope told us what happened. The
Persephone,
prophecy.
we know what you
I don't
did.
got time for
It's-
this
How you've been
bullshit.
lying to us. You knew. You knew the truth this entire time. Even when you said you were helping Grace.
Yes. Yes, I did.
Listen, I can't be mad at Apollo, okay?
Like,
I just
literally-
literally can't. He's so sad.
He was also like coerced.
He was also okay. I understand.
You were trying to protect me, right? You didn't want me to share Calliope's fate?
I thought I could nudge you in the right direction. Help you find the truth without learning about the prophecy.
Well, you failed. We know it now.
Persephone is
Then it's
such a...
done. You're locked into it, as is Freddie. Athena will want her dead, too.
I don't think so.
You're right. I actually
Don't worry,
hadn't
I'll
considered
fist fight
that.
Athena.
Right?
I'm so sorry,
How
Grace.
tough can she be?
She's no old lady who bakes cookies.
Alright, bye, I guess.
That's right. Leave. It's what you're best at.
Persephone cracks me up,
Ruthless.
honestly.
I don't know how this will affect your trial. We could tell them what we've learned. Even without proof, it makes enough sense that Athena couldn't just brush it off. You're not the last Muse any longer. After all, your Freddie isn't on trial. Yet if Athena believes you both need to die in order to save the idols, she'll find a way.
About what happened. Let's do that one.
Look, about what happened in Hades.
Which part? The part where you denied me the throne, or the part where I lied to you so I could use you?
Both.
You did what you had to do, and I won't say I didn't have it coming. It's freeing, in a way. When you go to the trial, I'll back your play, up to and including overthrowing Athena. Calliope would approve.
Hell yeah.
But when
Power.
Just so you
Power
understand,
dynamic.
our chances aren't good. I suggest you do whatever necessary to prepare.
Damn. What a day.
Great. Just great. Yeah, what a day, really. Alright. I think this is our stopping
That's our
point.
perfect stopping point. I don't know next time if we'll finish, but we're gonna be really close.
Yeah.
We're in the final act now,
Really
but
looking forward to confronting Freddie.
I can't remember if we have to like talk to each of them before we go to her, or if it's gonna like force us into a route.
Okay, so should I go to Freddie first?
I would
then,
go to
just
Freddie
to make sure
first.
that we get to talk
Yeah.
to her. Okay.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
we'll be back.
Yeah.